Yo, J Rock, thank you for the. You're awesome. Let me turn on Tickfinity because I'm missing this love coming in. And what's up, Kalal vibes? Am I saying that right, Cali? Is it Cali vibes? So we are doing exactly what we had planned to do. So this is kind of like rough draft character size matching, and then I'm going to split them out um, based on and I just wanted to get their sizes somewhat locked down, and then I'm going to go through and uh, separate them out, do each individual character. But I think it's best to sort of get them. I'll probably do them naked. I mean, to some extent, naked, so that we have the body structure worked out first, and then we'll put some clothes on them in the next iteration, right? So, not put the props in their hands or anything. You know what I mean? So we see how the body is actually structured underneath the clothes. Thank you for the like, Lynn. So we are trying to get some base structure down. Might even draw some toesies in here. We'll see. right? You got to understand the underlying structure before you try to put clothes on them. Robbie Tech, thank you. Make sure those knees are in the right spot, right? And we're trying to get head proportion and establish style here because we were doing a lot of animation before, and now we're working on design because I'm going to be handing this off to other folks. So, Robbie Tech, thank you, man. Good job, Uncle. I appreciate it. so, that's going to be there. We got to bring that ear down too. Right, the ear tends to be like, from the top of the to the bottom of the nose, right? So our ear is going to be somewhere around here. I think I might want her neck to be a little bit longer. All right, so what does it look like if we actually, maybe not, just bring up the whole bottom of the head, right? Let's try if we just bring this whole part up. Like that. All right. All right. I had the music up way too loud, I think, so let me know what that sounds like. What percentage done would you say you are with your short? Um, I'd say 40-ish%. And so, I don't know if you saw any of the stream this morning, but we're bringing in some additional artists at this point. And so we have decided to take a step back and focus in on design so that we have all the necessary assets to hand off to animators. So I'm going through and I'm supposed to be doing design sheets for the team to clean up. And so that is my mission to do each of the characters kind of based on what I've been animating for the last so yeah, and I've always struggled with this part of it because you want to make the character so stiff, right? Versus when you're animating them, they tend to be a little bit more alive. Which is why you gotta put movement into your sketches when you're working on static poses like these. And not be married to anything that you've done. So. Yeah, I'm trying to just maintain this rapid sort of pace so I don't get too obsessed with any specific feature. And I kind of focus on the overall. So it's going to look really awkward and clumsy to begin with as we're trying to feel out the structure. Hey, what's up, JJ? What's going on? Supposed to be making them clothesless at this point, but it's hard to draw Ace without his gear. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna push that onto another layer. All right, let's see. And here's where we see how the body shape is really put together, right? Does Ace's body work outside of his suit? And do we need to reevaluate the way we built this suit? Have everybody's piggies out. I'm working on a storyboard. Sweet. How any areas of struggle? Any questions? Did you find a template? Are you using a template or are you just drawing your own boxes? Ah, nice. Lunar Thing, thank you for the corgi. Cute little corgi. Thank you. Uh, so, yeah, backgrounds, draw my own boxes. Do you know where I could snag a template? Yeah, there are a lot of templates floating around. Hey, what's up, Brianna? um, floating around the internet. What software are you using again? Because there's a couple that have built-in templates. Um, um, but if you Google, and here's the thing, there are different storyboards depending on what you're animating for, right? If you're animating for cartoons, it's a different storyboard than if you're animating for film. Clip Studio Paint to illustrate and Toon Boom to animate. Yeah, I think if you go into Clip Studio Assets, I think there is a storyboard asset with Clip Studio. Um, yeah, I can take a look maybe after the stream, or if anybody in the stream is familiar with Clip Studio's storyboard template. And it's more set up for anime, but I think it's got a good one. And I think I want this arm to be more in. Yeah. This is the tough part. We're really sort of more focused on silhouette more than, and whenever I'm doing character design, I'm not in the beginning. I'm really just kind of like worrying about this outline more than the internals, because I'm just trying to feel things out. I love their shapes. The silhouettes are very distinct. Thank you. Yeah. Um, Square, triangle. Yeah. Oval, circle. Right. So whenever I do a design feature here on him, I'm thinking in terms of a square. Right. Box, little boxy chest. Right. The arm might be able to come in more. Little boxy boxes, little boxy knees. So. What? Say Balaki? What's that mean? Yeah, dude. Got a little bit of an earlier start. I didn't even think about overall shape. Yeah. So when I'm thinking about them, I need to keep those things in mind, right? So. Hmm? When? Today? So. Almost done setting stuff up in real motion. Yeah, I reached out to um, Inc. and asked if the CEO wanted to do a demo, that maybe we could do the demo on live. All right, that would give them a little promotion and let them, yeah, you know, get something out of it as well. So. Oh no. Okay. Um, let's see what happens when we turn off the lower layer. Bloop. Yeah, all right, it's still holding. So let's turn that back on, unlock it, and obliterate everything there. What you cutting? I'm not cutting. All right, and then let's drop back this next layer to 50%, right? Move this one back up. Bump that. Yeah, maybe we didn't finish Audra. Oh. Hmm? The water apple? What? Did you hollow out an apple and turn it into a cup? That made the water horrible. Well, there isn't. You can't have a little stem. It's supposed to be a duckling. Nice. Put an apple inside an orange. We appreciate you so much for setting everything up. Thank you. Yeah, no. Yeah, for sure. Now, I think the organization that you're bringing, Brianna, is going to be the key to success on this thing. Uh, mm, Sorry, I'm being awfully quiet, but this is requiring a lot of my focus. I didn't realize it was going to take this much focus. I did some initial work off stream because I knew it would, but yeah. So apologize for my quietness. Fred and Brianna, unless you guys want to jump on, but yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably good for me to just draw. Facts thirsty. Yeah, Brianna, I will. Let's see. What I want to figure is desktop. Yeah. And we'll do something similar to what we did earlier, where do the Discord. That way we can have you in and still have so folks can see what we're doing. So I'll probably share a screen out. So. Uh, let's start here. What do you think of that distribution? I just made that up. Hey, everybody. Got 11 people in the chat. I do like to show what we're designing for and what we're working towards. And then I'm going to bring in Brianna Odom, who's one of our team members, and maybe even Fred, whoever is in the Discord here. But in the meantime, while I'm getting that set up, I'd love to show you all the film we're working towards. If you're interested in seeing it. Let me get that set up. But we are an independent animation company, and we are working on a animated short, about 2 minutes. We're targeting to finish it up by September or October, September this year, and with a couple of milestone deadlines. So that is what we are working toward. And give me a minute while. So I was hoping it would continually show what I'm working on, and so that you can also see Brianna. Give me a second here. Just get my configuration set up. So give me a sound check, Brianna, so I can see if I can hear you. I want to also make sure you're coming through. Oh, I am not hearing you. So let me switch that. Output, not the Cintiq Pro. We want to. I'm in my okay. Office upstairs. Okay. Yeah, when I had you weren't very loud on Discord last time. Can you give me another sound check?
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure this is good.
Cool. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
So let's see how we're going to set this up. I am going to, if I jump back to Clip Studio, and then I'm just going to scooch this whole thing up. so you guys can see Brianna down there at the bottom. Scooch her up a little bit more, and then switch back to Clip Studio. Point. All right. And we're not working on any animation stuff, so we can hide the timeline. And hide the timeline. Oh, window, timeline. And scooch this up. How's that view, everybody? Well, sweet. Making it up as we go. So we're doing character design tonight. And got Brianna on because when I lock in, maybe she's got something she wants to share. If you want to share your screen, let me know. I will try and get the logistics of that. I want to see how the audio comes across when we are. Because I looked at I rewatched our stream today, and you were really low on on the stream out to the Purple app, but you came through loud and clear, and so.
Yeah, Twitch is always nitpicky with their sound.
Yeah. Cool. Hey everybody, can everybody hear Brianna? Get a little sound check. Hey, what's up, Charlie? So you were saying that you had you were almost done with the project configuration.
Yes. So I was able to set up majority of the things in Real in Motion. If Ink is on live, thank you so much. It's actually not like able to get that all set up. I'm also trying to use another like platform just to see like which one, not just which one would be better, but also just like probably going to set it up in a system called Linear. This is a piece of software and a piece of like item that I've used a lot, and I'm mostly familiar with project management. So I'll make it set up in there because the cool thing in Linear is that you can set it up by projects. You can create milestones and then have the milestones be attached to specific tasks, which is really cool. But I'm having everything be set up in Real in Motion, which has been pretty successful. The only thing is I think I'm just needing to add the assets. So this is like if I want to attach specific examples or things in the software, or not in the software, or specific things to a like ticket based off the assignment, that can be added. But I think they do it like either you can do it as a group or like one at a time. For right now.
It was nice today. I got a notification from I don't know, was it? I think it might have been Google that was like, you have some assignments. I was like, yes, I do. Let me get to work. So everybody is in their undies here. Because we are making sure we have their body structures kind of understood before we put them in their uniforms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw them like this, and then I'm going to make another layer and then put their clothing on top of them, just so that I understand their full body structures. And then my plan is to then split this out, have a sheet, because if you can see, I'm going to hide I wonder if I can tear off the tool settings and just bring it down here. Yeah, bring those down here. And I've made almost like a project file. So it'll have the main, like with the 4 of them, and then I'll split off a page for each of the characters there, and you'll be able to see them. And then I'll add their inspiration sheets there as well. So nice. Sweet.
I love the pose you have for Audra.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of what I was thinking of when I was like looking at her, and I was like, with especially like all the expressions and how she was like being like in the shots, like that curious, that wonder, childlike wonder. She seemed like she's like very friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Milo's kind of neutral, kind of like, go along to get along, and then Ace, of course, is like, as the oldest, he was like, everything was good until you guys came along.
Oh my
Life
gosh.
was good. You have older siblings, right? Like,
Yeah.
they.
Oh, yeah, because I have a twin sister, and then I have like an older brother that's 2 years older than me. And I specifically do remember him saying that
Yeah,
when we were younger, and it did feel a certain way.
yeah. Everything was good. Yeah, my older brother never said it specifically like that, but yeah, I mean, later he joked about thinking that, but um, yeah, we're cool now. But yeah, yeah, and this is an opportunity for you all to get to know them as well, right? Like, a lot of times you've just seen them as characters on the characters on the screen, but now it's like this is who they are. So Audra, the youngest, um, Ace, the oldest, and Milo, the middle, right?
Yeah, kind of like, what is it? Milo? Not Milo, Ace. Ace definitely reminds me of from Phineas and Ferb Baljeet a little bit.
For
Not Baljeet. Yeah, Buford. Because his character was very what is it? His character, like, it seemed like he seems like really mean and tough, but he also can have like a little bit of a soft side.
yeah,
Cause but in the moment he feels like, yeah, I'm the older brother, and I'm like this, like whatever I say kind of goes or think something. But
mm-hmm.
in true reality, I know he still deeply cares.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's the reason why. Like because they care, they're so hard on you. Don't be dumb. Don't go out there and get yourself hurt. You know. Um, do what I say. I'm only trying to help, like mom and dad, right? So, but they
Right.
they just go about it so clumsily and kind of mean and so. All right, we got somebody over on the Purple app. Uh, Trey Baby, how you doing, my love from the Black Gamers Discord? Thank you, thank you. Uh,
Awesome.
yeah, I am trying to get things going over there on the other app, but it's slow go. So, ooh. So yeah, yeah, and I think I was trying to say earlier, you guys can also the character that you've chosen to sort of like begin working on, just based on what you've seen um, on the stream or what you have access on the video. I think like trying to draw them now probably wouldn't hurt, right? Just sort of get a sense of them. Um,
Right.
as I sort of like another thing I want to also go through and make sure I'm doing is the whole heads. She is 8 heads, tall, and he is X heads tall, and her, and then even like eyeballs in terms of like her eyeball size is something that I want to make sure that um, so that we can get her consistent. One of the things I wasn't doing when I was drawing the storyboards is being very consistent. So
Well, I mean, that's kind of like the beauty of storyboards, or even just like in animation in general. That you can go back and kind of refine it as you go. But I think like with this too, the good thing, like the cool thing, is that we kind of have like this like almost set blueprint, and then like incorporating this structure will definitely help when we get into like the animation, so then we can see that consistency through, even like in the animatic as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully you don't hear my dog in the background. He's just gnawing on his bone.
Oh no, I'm not hearing it.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
And everybody, audio's sounding good. You can hear Brianna clearly.
Hopefully I'm not quiet. I do apologize if I was quiet.
So, what are some of the advantages that I mean, just playing around with real motion? What are have you put any assets in there, any shots in there, just to like play around and see what it's capable of?
First I've been trying like looking through the entire project folder just to find things that are like relevant, and then taking I'm gonna take the files and the asset and like placing them in assets in the real in motion. So then, like for instance, we have there are different I created different tasks if you in real emotion for every character that we have, and then so then we can actually kind of get like a quick snippet of what they look like or like what they are, and then providing like a short description about who they are, what is that character in this series, or in this show, just to give like some small context of the character so far. But the one thing I'm having some issues with is that when I make a description for one thing, it doesn't save. So it's like the same description I have for one task is being repeated in all of them. So I was like, oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that.
And is that something that you think is maybe a bug with the system, or?
It's probably a bug. It's probably a bug. Probably nothing super major. It's just probably something that's just happens.
Yeah, because it sounded to me like Inc has been working with that company to get this fleshed out. So us going in there and doing like a full blown production might be really good for them. In terms of play testing, right?
Oh yeah. Hmm. I mean, without a doubt. Oh, thank you, Paxa Penguin. I know he's like, gotta go. Okay, thank
Oh
you so much
yeah,
for
hey
dropping in.
Pax, good to see you, man. We are cranking.
So with that, because there's like that bug, I'm also setting things up in a program called Linear. It's kind of similar. It's more for like if you work in tech, but I have worked with the software like this. It reminds me of like Monday.com and Airtable. And you can actually attach it to like your Google Drive. If you have a Slack channel, you can select like attach it to your Slack. It doesn't attach to like Discord because the cool like if we had like a Slack channel and I attached the Linear into Slack, any change that I do or anything that's being worked on in Linear, you get a notification in Slack to let you know like, hey, this status was changed, this ticket was created, or this like new task was created, this project was created, there's an update here. So it's like it will send like automatic updates as changes are being made.
And so, because you mentioned Airtable, why you're just more familiar with this application than with Airtable? Why?
I'm familiar with Airtable, Monday.com, ClickUp, and Linear. I'm familiar with all four.
Oh,
They all
okay.
kind of work the same way. Yeah,
Okay.
so they all are pretty similar when it comes to like the management side. It also just depends on like what you um hearing Slack on a weekend. Chills down my spine. Okay.
What's that?
Honestly, yeah.
You'll be back to it on Monday soon enough, Randerson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's what's gonna it's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need to have that pro level experience to get this project done. So yes, but yes, Slack. Should we play the chime for you? The message chime.
Oh
That'll
God,
really.
what is it? Every time with Slack, I turned the chime off.
Mm,
Turned it off. I would turn it off because also I run multiple, what is it? I run multiple calendars on because I have like different Google accounts.
yeah.
So every time I hear like the notification, so I just like, okay, I'm gonna mute the sound so then all I get is the notification, but I don't get the notification sound.
Yeah.
I set it to my alarm in the morning for facts and do the same thing.
So you wake up in a
But
panic? Oh my goodness,
oh,
that is no. Yeah, for me it would be the the Teams ring sound.
oh
Is
God.
my Slack chime. I wish my group was evolved enough to be in Slack.
Mm.
Yeah, we're Teams folks, and they barely like doing that. Um, Higher education.
Okay, let me see if I can get like at least like an Airtable setup because I can do
Yeah.
that too while I'm here.
And so, are you
Doesn't
setting these all up with the intent to say whichever one can handle it better is the one we're going to kind of like stick with?
Yeah, that's kind of what's the intention here because the biggest thing and the biggest thing what I'm trying to see here is which one can hold the most file size.
Mm-hmm.
So the what is it? The free account in Real in Motion, unless it's like we talk with the CEO and actually like get more of like the pro or like the administrative access to
Mm-hmm.
more file size because right now with the account that I have we get up to 1 gigabyte a month of like file storage.
Ooh.
So I mean, 1 gigabyte seems like. Have you worked in Notion? Yes, I have also worked in Notion before too. I think Notion might. That's actually not a bad idea. Notion because Notion is free. Um, but right now with the plan that we have this free subscription which gives us like 1 gigabyte a month. So that's like if we're anything that we're putting in here from files like PNGs to actual PSD files, if that's video, either that's like clips that we need to run through review for animation shots, that is all within, yes, we love the free. Anything free we love. That would take up that gigabyte. Now
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much what is it? I'm not sure once that gigabyte is run up if you would have to then start deleting files in order
Yeah.
to use that gigabyte again. So that's kind of what I'm trying to see of like which one is going to be the best for file storage.
Yeah. So, I think we would eat up a gigabyte by uploading two different versions of the film. The gig would be gone. Right? Like, yeah. It's a big film. But I mean, we could always export at a lower res. Does it support linking out to Google Drive? Because maybe that's a solution we can work.
What is it? So far, what I've been in here, it doesn't really do links that well.
Yeah.
I would put it in like a comment, which is fine, but like having it where we can actually integrate and actually attach the Google Drive
Thank you, softly.
to
Sorry.
to the actual software, which I think would be very helpful in this case.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think that's how they're going to get us is that they want all the files to be native, and in order to get that level of storage, you have to get the paid subscription. And I think, yeah, so that's where we need, it'd be great to get comp by somebody or potentially, stick with Google a little while longer. But yeah, I don't know. If you figure out what works best, maybe a cheap subscription, and if we don't get the if those folks don't go with comping us for, oh, excuse me, for using their project. You know, you know, we'll see. See what
Yeah,
happens.
let's see. I have used I'm in like Airtable right now just to see what we can attach because I'm on Notion and I totally forgot that Notion went through like an update. Um so because of course like every like what is it every time you turn around like a company's using some sort of AI.
Yeah.
And the so like you could do the free and you could build up like your page in Notion. What is it? I mean, 1,000 blocks is not bad. You have basic forms and basic sites. So if we want to use Notion for like quick linking, we can do that.
Quick linking.
Cause like quick linking, like taking the file folder or the link to the folder of where we're gonna put everything, or like when we state that things are done, we can then just place the file link in there. But also it can have access to Google Drive. So I'm taking a look at this now just to see what it can do.
Okay.
So I'm going to probably be exploring that a little bit. Let's change it. I'm going to change the.
All right.
This
So
does stuff.
I am liking this, although I think Mom's head might need to shift a little bit to. I don't know. Tell me. Yeah.
Workspaces.
Yeah.
So I can have the page populate. Workspaces, security. Let me see if I can.
Cool. All right. Cool. So I'm feeling pretty good about those. And so I wonder if you can just duplicate a page. File. Save. But here's the ultimate test, guys. When you turn off the undersketch, does it look like poop? No, it's kind of holding its own, right?
Mm-hmm. It don't look that bad.
Yeah, but something does go away. So figuring out what that is. It's just that like the undersketch gives it almost like a roundness. You know what I mean? That you don't get back until you start doing like light and shadow. But
Mm-hmm.
structure wise, I think we're good to add boots and whatnot. All right, sweet. Okay. So if we save this, all right. Can you duplicate? Yep. Sweet. Duplicate page. You cannot duplicate unsaved pages. I saved it. I thought I saved it. Yeah, save. Alright. And then we duplicate page. Right. And so who is it? Ace and Milo were priority one. Let's see.
Well, they should be. Wait, hold on. I think. Wait a minute. So Milo and Ace. Milo, Ace, Audra, and Xena are all priority 0. They are considered urgent.
Okay.
So those are urgent items. So they need to be focused on
Okay.
relatively like the main focus.
Yeah, since the two of you are going to be working on Milo and Ace respectively, I will put them up front. Animation, layer window, new window. Right. And all right, I did dig that music. Let's see what else we got going on from this guy, Metaflow.
Okay. Keep your pages leaving the page. I'm trying. Then, okay, so I think I have that. Let's do. I don't want the meetings. I don't want the recent. Let's do. I might have to make. Yeah, let me pull up a tab on roadmaps. Here we go. So I need the.
Okay. So then, what I'm going to do is make this the shift. Control shift. Let's see, merge visible. All right. Oh, nope, that's not merge visible.
Let's look for. Oh, this is a track.
Merge selected.
Oh.
And then. And then. Boop.
This is probably what I need.
All right, so inspirations for Ace. Let's start doing some screenshot and dropping in some inspo art. So the one of the main inspirations for this project is an anime called Macross Plus. So Brianna and am I sharing my screen on Discord anymore? No, I'm not. Am
I? You were, and now my face. Like I can see my face, but I can't see the.
Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is, are you watching one of the streams?
I'm watching from TikTok and Twitch. So I have like my phone is on TikTok, and then my Twitch is on my iPad, so I can see all the streamings for right now.
Okay. So that everybody can see you. You are here. Or maybe I should swap that. I should put you up here. I gotta work on this. Put this down here. Gonna have to build a new stream layout. So when we have you in from Discord. All right. So while we browse the internet, so if you guys aren't familiar with Macross Plus, Macross Plus character design. So let's see if there's a website. Oh, here's a fandom website. Let's start with this one. Isn't there Tumblr? Oh yeah, is that a good one? So this is Macross Plus, very 90s, but you can see like, oh, can you guys see that? Oh, not on. You can't see it on TikTok, can you?
I can see it on I can see it on
Twitch.
Twitch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's okay if we hide my face.
All right. So this is the designs from Macross Plus. Like I said, very 90s. You know, like these pants are very 90s. But you can see these big collared suits. And
Gotcha.
this character, Goa Bowman, is the character who's going to inspire, or for whom Ace is kind of based on. See, full character design, full gallery. Oh yeah, this is where all the designs are. Yeah, these guys are cool. I love this website. They've always got great designs. But this is Goal, who this is who Ace is kind of based on. And I don't know if they have pictures of his suit. But let's see if they have. No, that's not Macross Plus. See if they have Gold Bowman's suit. So this is his helmet. His helmet is kind of... oh, it's not loading. And why is it so small? So he had this mind-controlled ship, which I thought was really cool. And they don't show him his full suit, do they? Or they show the other characters standing in there. Let's go through all of them. I don't know if you can't see that very well, can you? Meh.
I can kind of see it though.
Yeah.
Even I think it's small because these files are not super big, but
yeah, optimized for the web. So let's see, and I'll try and find some. See if we can. Well, I want to keep hold of that because I think it's a good resource. But let's see if we can find. They never really show him outside of his suit in. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Let's go to images. Yeah, so this is what his suit kind of looked like here. PDF format. Oh yeah, there it is. So this is one of his inspirations. So I'm going to take a screen snippet. So we're going to drop that into file, import image, and screen pictures. Screen. Right, and so we're just going to build the collage that way. Who else is inspiration for this character? And I might even take from some of these designs for just the overall like marketing of the project. Nice. But let's jump back. There's not a whole lot of pictures of his suit, but this was his jet. Maybe we can take some aspects of that. But like this collar suit, this collar here actually kind of inspires Ace's suit ship suit collar. Pictures. So I'll just drop those in there. Boop. Oh no. I can't. So I have to do an actual file import. File. Import image.
Let's see. This sprint. Okay, so we cut sprint, and then let's
Yeah, and also, so Macross Plus was one inspiration. Let's see what else. So what we're building, folks, is like a mood board for the character. So let's see. So bear with us as we dilly dally. Sometimes we won't be drawing quite as much. Yeah. You put the top on it and put it in the fridge.
That looks suspicious.
It does look suspicious. I'm not going to click on anything. So.
No, wait, wasn't that was a wiki fandom to a free privacy thing? Yeah, that was definitely going to give you 500 verses if you download that.
Yeah, and so this show is also going to be another inspiration, which is already inspired a lot by anime in general. So when we look at the characters, the simplicity of the characters is really there. And we think about Ace's body build. Oh, thank you. He's kind of more like this dude, right? What was his name? Is Fry and Curly Fry? What are the characters' names? The two brothers.
Oh, from Steven Universe?
Yeah.
You had
Oh,
God, I don't remember. They're like,
let me look up the Steven Universe.
yeah, they were like the Frymen. You have, I think it's Ronald or Ronaldo
Yeah.
and Petey.
Fryman. Yeah.
No, Onion was not related to. Yeah, Petey was kind of the short one.
Yeah,
and
Petey.
then
Yeah. Yeah.
Fryman was the older brother with the glasses.
Ronaldo. Let's see if we can jump to his page. I mean, a little bit of this vibe going on with with Ace.
You should get off that wiki fandom, bro. You probably already got that shit. So the people that are in the wiki fandom, there's a forum with a bunch of other titles that like art one thing, that art wiki fandom. That was only one, but that one just given any information.
Yeah, so we're looking at things like the way the feet are done, the fingers. File. We learned through troubleshooting. Oh. Wait. What are you guys chatting about? Softly, you really do tell. What's your line of work? Art case management. Though it would be low key from what I used to do. What are they talking about in the stream? In the chat?
Let's see.
It's like,
They were saying. Oh, this Fred is asking about Softly Hot's lineup with Notion, and also Fred told me to set it up like the Matrix.
like the Matrix?
Yeah, to set up the like so many pages, like to set it up like the Matrix. And then begin using Notion at work a couple of weeks ago. It was exactly what I needed.
No.
What is your line of work? Art case management, though it would be low key from what I used to do, which we learned through your troubleshooting. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I got my ones next. I think Notion might be your way to go. I'm getting everything set up and attaching the Google. If we attach like the drive into here, it probably will be easier because we can do that. Add all the due dates and stuff in a second. This one. Let's see that.
All right. So I know there will be more inspiration as we go along, but let's dive into sort of Ace's suit here. So one of the things that let's drop in a new layer. And then
there it goes. Alright. That is who's it assigned to the description.
all right.
Okay, file and media, that might be okay. Google Drive file. The only way that we can do the Google Drive file, if we actually want to add the file in there, it's a subscription, so we would have to pay like $10 a month. But we can add the URL. We can add the link, so we could do it that way.
Yeah, but that's what I'm starting to see is that if we want to do the useful thing, that's what they're selling.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the kicker. That's the kicker.
So I don't know if you've noticed it in some of the designs. I do these things on their hips. I've been trying to imitate this like harness he's wearing. Although I don't want to do the whole harness. I've just been doing part of it.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm just gonna add URLs. Call this. Let's just put that there. Then I guess I got all my tasks, which is great. I'm gonna change it instead of a calendar. I'm going to do. I would want it to be a timeline. Then we can actually see.
And then for those knee pads. Thanks, Softly. Yeah, no, so I had come to the conclusion that I was going to need some help. and yeah, at first I thought I'm going to go to the community, to the TikTok community and ask people to join the team. I was like, wait, I got some people who already want to help me. So let's start there. Because Fred had said something about it a couple days ago. About getting help from the crew on Discord. And I like this vertical stripe down the leg. So we're going to take that.
Okay, I think I also have the due dates in there. Let's now change the.
Right, and then his suit then takes away his shoulders. His suit makes his whole body into an egg on top of this cup. Right. And so we lose his neck, but we get his cheek shape and his hair. And then we've got this halo around his head. That then has a long triangular cutout. But then we have another ring here that cuts off that triangle. So at this point, do we have, I would like to, if I don't get to final, well, I'm not trying to take these to final because I'm just giving you guys a guideline to start by. And then you're going to play around with it. And, right? So that's feeling good. And so, those communication things. So at one point when I was drawing them, each person had like their shape language item kind of on their uniform, right? So he's maybe got a triangle here on his chest. And of course, the triangular elbow patches. So the actual elbow is probably here. And so what I tend to do with the arms, I'm finding, is like the outer edge is rounded, right?
Right.
And then this inner edge, because we always do, what is it, curve versus straight in design. So we got the straight here. Straight's on the inside, curve is usually on the outside. If there is if there is any pointiness, it's going to be on the at the point of the elbow. So this will all be, in this case though, because I only got that part, we're going to go straight here.
That's just I'm adding something. I don't want to add something. Let's This will be application.
Softly, we missed you last night. Must have gone out and done something more interesting than hanging out with us on the stream. So Brianna and Fred, Softly's been on almost every single stream since I started going live, almost daily. It's been cool because when it's only like, it is now like a few folks, got Softly consistently here.
You know what I'm doing is probably like the boring part because, like, what is it? Management is not always the flashy stuff.
No, it's not. But it is the most essential. So, and yeah, it'd be great if we could, find someone who could that could be like their main focus, because you're gonna be focused on art. Or maybe we can do a thing where we all kind of contribute to the setup and the creation and the management of some of those assets, so that we're all kind of responsible for making sure that it stays up to date and current.
Right. That was kind of what I've done before, where even though I was the project manager at my previous position, we all kind of still chipped in on who was responsible for what, so if you were assigned a specific task, that is your job to manage that.
Mm-hmm.
And until it is done, then it gets handed back off to me to then be like, okay, now let me go in here and adjust some things. But once the task is assigned to a specific individual, that is where I go into say okay, now you are responsible for your task because this was assigned to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is your job to keep up with the status and notify that line of communication that's sometimes hard to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's still an important part.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I might need to work with you to write something up so that I can remember to do it.
Okay.
Because even now, did I go into the Google sheet and say that I started this design?
Oh, I think I changed the status because when I hopped into live, I was like, he's working on it. Let me change the status. It's like a force of habit.
Yeah. Because the developers / artists never do what they're supposed to do. I just need to okay, you're starting a workday. First update status or submit any updates. And if you want to move that to the front of the list, right? Maybe the order should be deadline, shot list could be third, or...
Okay, so that's just our main roadmap, so we don't have to worry about that building. We can have the assets after the shot times. Okay, so this is the sprint deadline, so we can have that first. And also, what is it? Usually what we in tech, what's usually happens is that we have quote stand up. So stand up is basically you go in to a meeting for 15 to 30 minutes and just go around to ask what is the status of everything, of what is being worked on and what are you going to be working on today. And then usually we will plan a kind of what we did this morning. We got all together to then plan out this sprint, and everyone's task pretty much of okay, we're starting a new project, we're kicking off the project, what is going to be needed. Here's what's going to be needed for this sprint. We identified the characters that we're going to need. Okay, but let's base off the priorities. What is your timeline? How quickly can you get this done? Is this a reasonable timeline that you can read? So going through all like the almost like the paperwork stuff, the nitty gritty, and then they're like, okay, now we have this set, we can go ahead and get started, and to pretty much go from there, and then using those stand-ups or check-ins to then like identify like, okay, what's going, like, how, where are we from with this project or with your specific task. If there's any blockers that you can identify, or let me know like if there's anything that's holding you back from completing this specific task, X, Y, and Z. So you're kind of like then providing like intel, which then for me it would help me then be aware of like where, like what's going on, and then reporting of if they like out of nowhere if there is a blocker, like, hey, my I can't get access to my file anymore, so it's gonna take me a little minute, and it'll be like, okay, so I'm just gonna note that for right now. Um, I don't know too many acronyms.
Yeah. Yeah. This is starting to sound like work. Like work, like my job.
This is what I did in
Yeah.
my job. But the one thing is, what's gonna be different is that this is not like we're gonna push this to prod, and we're gonna like, we have to do front end and back end development, and you like, or if you're a full stack engineer. So there's a good thing is that this is more like artistic, so we don't, even if we don't meet like the quote unquote deadlines, like I said, if some things don't reach that deadline, we can always make adjustments. That's why we have buffers in place, and that's why too, like when we plan the next sprint, we can then like, if anything from the previous one, we can move from there.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing and the biggest difference here.
Cool. So, how much do you guys want me to kind of take a first pass at turning the characters, or are you up for the challenge of trying to turn the character, and then I can come back and make corrections? Fred, this is where people become quitters. You got it. Yeah, I know. That's where I was.
Because I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna give you. This is. I'm feeling this design.
Okay.
I think it's not overly complicated. It captures what I had throughout the illustration. It's actually simplified some things. We've got this. I think this is going to be a center line down the suit. That'll be helpful for just generally the characters. Center line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then center lines down the legs will be also helpful. It's going to be part of the design.
Brett said he can do the rest. He said,
Okay.
This is good. I can do the rest. Okay.
So awesome. And let's see. Those are the 3 inspirations. I don't know if we need more in terms of mood, but I think that's 3 good starting points. Line quality and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's Ace. So then let's duplicate. Let's save Ace.
Get this notion figured out, because I realized that you have to incorporate databases, and I'm like, see, I don't know how to do databases. I can set up like timelines and stuff, but then like but I thought this would be straightforward if it's trying to connect to pages. So that's the thing that doesn't make sense. Maybe don't need the view. The desktop, that's the mail. Library.
Right. Select layers.
So I'm going to have to change this to. Let's change this to light numbers. Let me actually add this to the Notion. So I'll share. Well, whichever. Well, let me get the setup first before I share it out. Because once I get the setup, then I can share it. Because everything's kind of set up in the Real in Motion platform, which is good. I think I just need already tasks. Get rid of this stuff here. Because what I want to add is this. So this is the spell.
Did I still have that macros?
Okay. Okay, so I can duplicate. And now I can move it. Aha! I figured it out. Let's go to this. Okay, that makes my life 10 times easier. And now I can move it here. This is the tracking point. This is sweat projection.
So it's giving me the Facebook of Macross Katsuka.
Look at that in a sec. Okay, so I have the projection timeline. Let's add to that. We're gonna look at I'm just gonna push it. Okay, this is what I could do. Duplicate, and then move this.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is so I might just make a one right within this component up. If begin once this is done, I gotta add a new.
Alright.
And I have to add a card with the weight. Ah, there it goes. Okay, so let's use buffer. With for date. So buffer is set May 5th. That is our buffer. Alright, so I have that. This strike here will be. Then we can probably do one.
See, I don't think that's official animation art.
These streets don't know my name anymore. Glass towers where the old shots stood before.
Oh, okay.
I trace the cracks in concrete memory.
Okay, so yeah, the task tracker. Cool.
Most of us still
I'm gonna
hungry
make
since the cave.
a gallery.
Blur through the rain. Ships that sailed won't come again. Every corner holds a face unknown. The shadows bleeding through. You kissed me in that door.
This will help. So then I can
The promises we hung upon.
this change.
These gentrified streets
So
like a stranger. Looking
different.
for the girl who thought she'd change here. The fog rolls in to hide the scars of what we were, of what we are. Home's not brick or mortar made. It's every
So
ghost that never fades. Can't escape.
nope, no, I need that.
Carved in bone. The harbor trapped me.
Not add a carbon.
These waters know every stone I've thrown, every
Yeah,
version of who I used to be.
Yeah, I know this is a weird one, but I think this like kind of captures the way I think Milo's suit should be kind of fitting around his head.
So like it's almost like a puffer.
Yeah. So let's start dropping those in. Let's see, file. Control D. Well, mostly just the collar.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And are you doing Milo? Brianna?
Fred is doing Milo. I am doing Ace.
Okay.
I also in the Discord I asked for everyone else's emails. So then if we need to assign more people to do character designs, we can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so some of the other. I was wondering if you could explain Audra's birth. I'm seeing she's a robot. What's her origin? Okay, so she wasn't born a robot. In the original comic, there's an accident. There's an explosion of unknown origin that, and Dad and Audra are lost. And when she returns as just a consciousness that inhabits the cyber realm. And yeah, so I don't know. Are you reading through the webcomic, LOL? Lol. I don't want to give any spoilers if you are reading through the webcomic. Okay. Yeah, read through it. It kind of explains, but yeah, they all gain some sort of ability. Well, not all of them. A few of the characters gain abilities. By the end of the series, they all will have gained some sort of ability. But Audra is begins life as a human. And at first I thought you were asking me to explain to you the birds and the bees on the stream, but I cannot do that. I don't know how. So, yeah. Another aspect of Milo is his feet, lower part of his suit is kind of inspired very much by Isamu's flight suit. File. And it's not a very long read, lol. The comic's pretty. I don't know how many episodes I actually drew. Now I drew one a week for about a year, so there should be about 50 some comics.
Wow.
All right. So some of the main aspects of Milo's costume come from in Isamu's design of his add another layer. Right. Alright. So I think his head actually needs to come a little forward in the original drawing here. Yeah, that feels better. Right. And then, so he's got this big collar. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. And let's lock this layer just to be safe. He's got this big collar. It's about the size of his head. Thing is, and then when he puts on his, it should be actually slightly bigger than his head. Right, so because when we finally put his suit on him, let's have it actually angle out a bit. His helmet's going to do this thing where it's like right, maybe it's even. I'm thinking something like that. And it needs to be up because you gotta leave room for his shoulders to be able to move, right? So it'll probably be an even bubble. Oop. Probably be an even bubble. You know, whatever that is. It might even be square. We'll see. I don't know yet. And then it can come down here like this. And then his body, ice cream cone. Down to his hips, where he also, so Isamu, I guess, doesn't have the same sort of thing as Gull. So I was putting these things on him, but now I'm thinking maybe we want to do something. Oh, but that's why I moved it, because when we put something like that on him here, it Buzz Lightyeared him. So we are going to stick with the essentially they are, what did I call them? In fighter jets, they have this system where when they hit G's, in order to keep all the blood from rushing to their feet, there's like a G switch, and that G switch opens up a valve, and that valve lets air into these suits that apply pressure to their legs and squeeze them so that the blood doesn't go down to their feet and they don't pass out. So that's what I see these balloons on their legs as. Oh, you're taking it consistently now? The allergy stuff? Sweet. So we're going to keep these hip shapes on him, which can be kind of tricky, but it kind of brings some consistency to their suits, and we can... All right, center line. All right, and then he's going to have a diamond here in the middle. It's just a square turned on its side, turned 90. But this is where I think that thing he's holding in his hand will go. Right? Like, pulls it out and he goes, "Mom, this is cool." Then when he's done, he puts it on his chest. So that's hilarious. I'm 22, but I was definitely talking about how Audra became a robot. I'm sorry, Lowell. I just, when you asked the question, it was like, I was wondering if you could explain Audra's birth. And I was like, well, when a mommy and a daddy love each other. Yeah, she, her and dad are in an accident at the beginning of the comic, and they're lost, and so when they return, both of them are altered or changed, and she is now inhabits the cyber realm, and then eventually takes over one of the AI bots in the beginning. And then by the end of the comic, so I don't know how many people are on here who are planning to read the comic, but by the end of the comic, she has taken over the body of a kill bot that was sent to take them all out. But I haven't clearly established who sent the kill bot, and so there's a lot that I still have to figure out. What? I don't know.
But that should be good to go. I think.
What is it?
Make sure.
Was it on the counter?
So now I'm doing nitpick. Now I'm just being nitpicky.
Yeah.
So now I think I just need to pee. Oh. Yeah, that's all I need to do.
Was that new information to you, Fred? Regarding Audra?
He said cool.
Hey, and if you two have not read the comic and you're planning to work on this project, you're going to need to go through and read the comic. Read the webcomic.
Read some of the pages, but I think I need to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I remember...
It's not very well written, but that's the thing. You can see where I was going, and you can kind of get a sense of the taste of the storytelling, and it'll just be informative for you as teammates to be aware of what I did before and what has informed who these characters are. And they've developed a lot since then, but that comic is baseline.
Sure, got everything then. Okay, so we're gonna have this. Those. This.
See through walls, see through me. Glass houses where we used to be. Every move, every breath you take. In this cage that we both create. See through walls,
You going to sleep, Bethany?
see through me.
Oh. Her belly and her back. And then see it around 10:30.
Sure.
11:45, midnight, 1 a.m. Yeah.
No, but I made myself an acupuncture appointment on Wednesday. Tuesday, I go see the Western medicine doctor.
Acupuncture appointment?
Yes, I'm going to go see the Western doctor Wednesday. So go over everything with the Western doctor.
Okay.
I'm going to do until probably that's it. And it's covered under my insurance.
The acupuncture?
Yeah.
No way. They cover Eastern medicine?
Yeah, he worked at Johns Hopkins for a really long time. Taught there.
You gonna ask him for a job?
No.
Isn't that totally your vibe?
This is fine. Fast tracker.
Alright, so I don't want that to flare out quite as much.
Performance of you and me. Oh no, oh no. See through walls, see through me.
Okay. So I have one project phone. Oh no, I got rid of my Teams page. Wait.
In this cage that we both create. See through walls, see through me. Nothing left but transparency.
Oh dang, I do have all of that on there.
See through walls, see through me.
Hey,
Glass
Right.
houses where we used to be. Every move, every breath you take. In this cage that we both create.
yeah.
Through walls,
Now I know why I don't do character design, because,
nothing left
geez Louise, it takes so long.
but transparency.
It's, I think character design is definitely that one where everything just becomes nitpicky.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just nitpick everything.
So and I'm hoping as you guys nitpick through it, we can kind of come up with like some measurements and some things that help us you know, hit those sort of like design landmarks. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
that when we draw Milo in whatever context, he is consistent.
What is it? Fred said in the chat, I like doing it, but not as much as animating.
Yeah.
See, this is like where I love the most.
Yeah. He design, yes. So maybe he can give it a rough pass, I can give notes, and then you can do some additional support on the designs too. See how it comes along. But I'm liking this Milo. Another thing I was gonna do, I like this idea too. Sort of like more boxes.
Excuse me, my lord. Okay.
And even his head is kind of boxy, right?
Mm-hmm. I love the suit of how it's like he has, because what is it? I do like his suit style where it's like the collar, or it just looks like a puffer jacket.
Yeah. So both this and this, you know, because there will be occasions when Milo's yelling and it'll just be like his mouth at the edge of the suit, right?
Mm.
In the velvet underground, where the shadows come alive, different faces, different sounds.
Okay, let me share this out to you and Fred and see how that works out. This is where we can see what I make sense, I guess. Let's see how this will work. Can't change workspace settings or invite new members. Restricted members. I'll just do workspace only.
The night begins. She walks between two different worlds. One mask falls, another unfurls. Currency of secrets, traded in the dark. Every whisper leaves its mark.
Okay. That was sent. So hope, and then let me finish. I think I have all the tasks laid out, so that's good. I'm going to do. I'm gonna have to delete all this. Okay, this here. So we can actually see the timeline. Now we can actually see that. And then and then we have the detailed view at the bottom. Yep. Fred is doing Milo. Where's the status part? Here. The office is in progress. Okay. So, great. I got the. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so you got the email. Can you actually click around in it? Because That's when I know if it's gonna work or not. That's gonna be the kicker, because this is like I'm under the free plan because we like the free. We like the free, so I mean, who doesn't like free
and
stuff?
which application is that you guys are setting up now?
This is Notion. So Fred asked me if I know how to use Notion, so I've just been taking the past hour to set up in Notion because of just to see if we can actually utilize more of like storage space, which I think we can. Yeah, I think we can, but we're just gonna have to do a lot of linking, which is fine.
Yeah, linking back to the to the file storage,
Yeah.
which will be Google Drive. Okay, so I wanted somewhere to be able to put his flight patch, but his flight patch is gonna have to go someplace like here. Right.
I guess that's currently in progress. Do we have the folders for each character yet in the Google Drive, or that needs to be created?
That needs to be created.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one for Mom. Do you want that link? And I need to figure out how I'm going to add you all to the project. But I can give you the Mom link for now.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, let me give you a second here. Let me round this out. And once again, I think there should probably always be part of the design. Center lines on the design help to sort of communicate what's going on. So I'm going to throw a center line on his legs too. All right. And here his center line goes. Yeah, we should probably copy that. No, that's complicated. You see how the center line goes up at an angle here? All right, like goes off like this, and then this turns right before the knee. I don't think we want to do all that. Okay. There's Milo. Milo with clothes, without clothes. He does change a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, that works. Okay. Sweet. All right. So let me give you Mom's link. Well, let's see what happens if can I add you guys to the workspace? No, I know what I'm going to do.
What are you thinking about Milo from Edmund? Oh, same. Okay, that's a softly hot. Said I keep thinking about Milo from Atlantis. That's what I think of every time I hear Milo.
Brianna, what's your email?
Do BSODOM 13. It should come up. ODOM 13 at gmail.com. Yep. There I am.
Fred, is your King Sykes a Google account?
I have his. It's wait, let me. Okay, it's like kingsykesart@gmail.com, but I can drop it in the. Yeah, let me drop it in Discord.
There it is. I got it.
Or you got it. There it is.
All right.
Okay.
So
All right, I
my
just got it.
drive.
Just got the drive. Can we start as important? Okay, cool. So let me. Okay, so that's good. Right.
All right.
I got into Notion from my phone. Okay, cool. I would say when you get the chance, Fred, when you look around in Notion, just see if it's clickable. If anything is clickable, because then if it's not, then that's gonna be it. I wouldn't even say that will be a problem. That's just then I have to go back and check some stuff.
Okay, so I've given you access to a folder from a distance production. It contains from a distance main folder in that shared drive. So you two should be able to bop around that from your Google accounts.
Cool. Alright. Okay, so then let me fix this file. Yes, I can.
Alright. Alright, so we got. And I'm not a big fan of this other foot, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. See how you guys do with the turnarounds. So here's the thing with this. These are clips. This is Clip Studio, so I need to put this in the team share. So let's save this file. Save. And then close out. Close out this file, save. And so things save fast when they're not in the team share, so we're going to move it. Move it over.
Oh, we're gonna have to do the sharing thing again for in Clip Studio, where we're saving things to the cloud.
Yeah, and but whenever we export anything, we'll export it into the Google Drive folders. But the shared Clip Studio project will be the best way to assure that we don't lose anything. Plus, it's easier to find and edit, I think. So. Right, so projects. Character base is not found. Why not? Is it because I changed it to something else? Where is it then? Alright, so character base files. save. All unsaved pages in character base will be saved. Okay. And then save it. And can we close it now? Character base is under page management, but it has not been saved yet. So yes, save it. Why aren't you saving it? Am I missing something?
Oh, I'm just looking through something. Use the pen to show that items blocked or blocked by others.
Creating a folder. Yeah, assets. Oh, managing folder. So I'm going to call this character designs. Failed to save. This message appears several times. Save as. Save as. Assets.
Okay.
Character design. Select folder. Manage folder. CMC.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now I can add reminders.
Let's see, this is character base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I can't, interesting. I can't save the syncing folder into a syncing folder. So where's everything else saved? Save as. Let's see, browse.
The syncing, the
Yeah,
no, that's
so
fine.
saving it
Yes,
here
yes.
into from a distance means it's saving it into a folder that syncs, which I think is what the other ones do too. But let's go to documents. Oh no, documents, Adobe, music. It's like a temp folder that saved most of this stuff, but let's just save it in documents. Select folder.
Okay, let's see. Okay. This print.
What the bleep?
Wait, can I actually be like you can actually save a synced folder into another synced folder? Can you do that?
Yeah, but I thought that was a problem, but it's not actually the problem. It's just not saving for some reason.
What is FredX? What is the other open tab?
It's the from a distance short, and this is saved to Celsius app data. Hey, let's save it to that location. See how it does. But download, document download. Close this character base folder. It's under management. Under page. Close this. So you're saying close this? It says yes, it's under management. Do you want to save this project folder? Yes, save. Right? But now I want to close it, but it's not closing. Is there another window popping up somewhere that I'm missing?
He said to close it.
Do not save. If you select do not save, this page will be deleted.
Save it. I would say save it. You don't want to lose any of your stuff.
Yeah, I can't close it without saving. Confirm changes. Save. Help.
This is the love and hate of technology. You love it, and then it's stuff like this, but it's all good.
It's not all good if all the work I just did disappears.
Well, if you saved it, it wouldn't
Let's
disappear.
see. But I'm not sure if it's saved. Oh, close? Yeah, characters one page is under page. 1 of 4 is on
Open
page
and close each page individually. That's what he's saying. Open and close each page individually.
Wait, what did it say? This page may have been changed outside of this program. Please close the page management file and all pages in the project. Then open the page management file again. Okay. And when it's the dot, does that mean it's saved?
Brad, help us. Help.
Hold on, before I do anything, let me.
Wait. Brad said page 1 with the 4 characters is stuck on stupid.
Is stuck on? Yeah. So let me see.
Okay.
All right, here, let's. Can we even open up that first page? Where's that one even saved? Open page. Come on. Well, where is it at? If it's
No. Oh God.
Here's what we're gonna do. Save as. What is she doing?
She's trying to cover her poop.
Good job.
Yeah, it's if she's doing a horrible.
You guys should give her a bigger kitty litter. All right. Okay. Hold on. We got this. Character base. I'm gonna save this underscore. All right. Can we open this one? So if we close this guy, then let's do this one. Save a duplicate. It won't let me. Save as. Create a folder. The current page will be saved as a new in this story folder. Okay. Saying to manage multiple pages. Enter a name. Please save. What is going on? Oh no, Clip Studio. You're making us all look bad.
Oh no. I think it will save. Yeah, I think it will save. So it's the same.
But where did it save is my question, desktop. It's my brain.
Save. Okay, Fred says save page 2. I'm wondering if it's saving in a synced cloud folder within your main hard drive.
This hasn't synced yet. This hasn't been synced yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, so all right. Star next to number 2 means it isn't saved. Doesn't seem to go away.
The star next to the number 2 means that page isn't saved. Okay.
Yeah. But it'll let me close it even without it being saved. But it is saved here. That one page is saved by itself, right? So these ones you think are saved, but we're not sure where they're saved at this point. So if we close character base, close that, and we say do not save, clenching our butt cheeks.
Well, do you want me to take a screenshot of what you made before anything? So like exporting it as like a PNG file before
Yeah, let's see if we can
going through
export
that.
multiple pages to a PDF. Browse. Add character base, select folder. Okay. Let's see if we got that file first.
Yeah, snippet to all that first for yeah.
Document. Nothing there. Let's try that again. File. Export multiple pages. Batch export. To PNGs. To documents fat character base. Okay. And okay. Batch export complete. But it only did the page 2. Dude, how did we get caught in this?
Yeah, I think this is my first time seeing actually seeing multiple pages can be exported than like one singular page.
Yeah.
This reminds me of InDesign. If anybody on live has worked with InDesign and a little bit of the frustrations,
Dude, I think
What is it? Softly hot say, added a Fred, like, snippet has saved my life.
yeah, but I can't even open it to do a snip. It's like the files are not actually there. Oh, that's the wrong one. Got my hopes up. How is this possible? How is that possible? How's that possible?
I have no idea. Like, it won't even let you open the file. This page has not been changed. Okay. But you can move it.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't exist anymore.
Softly Hot asks if this is a formatting issue. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna go to the highest res screen. Okay, let me flip over, show you guys what I'm doing. This is the solution. Who was it who said snip? Snip is the solution.
Fred, and this can happen when you duplicate pages instead of creating new ones. I haven't seen this in a while. Oh, dang.
Fred, you should have said something when I was duplicating then. No. We got this, right? We got this. Because look, I can zoom these bad boys in. I think, let's see. Can they get bigger than that? Oh, sucky. It sucks. Because I like these designs. Try it one more time. Nope.
If anything, I'm taking a screenshot from my tablet, so then, if anything, we still have the images.
Boo, Clip Studio. What'd you do?
If I've duplicated plenty of times, I don't know why it's happening now.
Yeah. Okay, character base.
Maybe it's just something that it didn't like you doing.
It must
Especially
be.
softwares.
Yeah. It got very angry. So let's see if we can even close it. Okay. Save. Close. Save. Save.
Okay, let's see what's happening. Well, at least you have a screenshot of the pages. That's good at least. I know that like things happen, you know? Yeah,
All right,
things
so
happen.
I've just demoted Clip Studio to my third favorite. I have to do a video where I reclassify Clip Studio as my third favorite editing software, dude. That was weird. Clip Studio. Never seen you do that.
Yeah.
All right. So, because what I did was I had a project and it wasn't a story, right? So,
Excuse me.
so then I said I wanted to just say Open Page Manager, right?
Right.
But instead, all I did was I said Add Page, and so then it made this under. Oh, maybe it's here. Let's see if it's common document, download, character base, copy. Let's see what's under here. Maybe because I know we saved it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, don't go anywhere near that. Stay away from that. No, that it didn't save at all. That is super weird. Okay. What you gonna do?
What did Fred say? Okay, there were too many duplications for it to keep track. What was the primary first page? I've never seen that before either. Gotcha.
Oh goodness, Clip Studio duplications. Alright. So we're gonna call it character base. Alright. Okay. Did we? And then we're gonna import the low resolution. Let's see, file, import image. Screenshot. So I mean, I guess we can't completely hate that. We got something.
Yep.
Still very mad at you, Clip Studio. I'm and in front of all my friends, no less. All right, like
It's tech. Tech is gonna be tech.
yeah.
And
So then save. All unsaved pages in character base have been saved. Okay.
they were all crying.
All right. So then let's create a new page. Add page. And then open that page up. File. Place. Import. Image. And it didn't distort the resolution too badly either. Resolution's still pretty decent for a starting
That's
point.
good.
You guys are just gonna
That's
have to
great.
create a new layer structure because everything's all collapsed now. But
It's okay.
it's not bad, not at all. We didn't lose too much. Just our dignity.
As long as I can see the guided lines, that's all I need.
Yeah. All right, and then let's save that. So I'm gonna add all these to a shared group project. Shuffle the order here. All right, and we're back in business. Let's go. Let's close.
We're still we're still good.
Yeah, we're we're still in business.
Yeah.
We aren't gonna cancel our Clip Studio license quite yet, though we are very close to. Clip Studio, you're out. Photoshop's back in.
I would say the next best thing would be Affinity, that was created like a free source for Canva made it, or bought Affinity before, and never that. If anything, the next
is
group would be,
Affinity
like,
terrible software?
Affinity is for free, and it's like Adobe Illustrator with also also a little bit of Photoshop, but I see it more as like a graphic design.
Oh. Well,
Yes, I got to Affinity first too.
so, but can Affinity do this? So this is where Clip Studio wins its money back, or it's reclaims its place in our hearts. So we'll go to home, and now we should see a character base. Why are there two? Oh, we got character based Milo, which was our backup. We're gonna keep it, but we're gonna go into. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Fred said Affinity can't do that, so
Yeah.
Clip Studios could kind of reign.
Yeah. So we're gonna turn on sync, right? Number 1.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna turn on cloud, and then we're gonna go to the cloud, let it sync up. All right, and then let's see here. We're gonna create a. Oh, look at that! We've already got that from a distance group. Let's jump up to that on the web. And so now on the web, we are going to invite team members. And I think emails, is it same?
Yeah, it's the same for me. I think Fred it's the same too.
Okay, what was it? BSODOM 13
at gmail.com.
Okay, and then King Sykes Art gmail.com.
Yeah,
So
I just got the invite.
All right. So now what we can do, now that that's been shared to Brianna and Fred, they can access the project from the cloud environment the same way I can. And I can even see when they're working on something, if they have a specific part of the project open. So if I'm in this view, or let's go over.
Okay, so I was able to get that.
So whenever they open up a file, I'll see a little icon for each of them hovering above the individual pages, and I'll know that they're working on it. So it's like a super collaborative way to work on projects that keeps everything within Clip Studio. All right. All right. First team hurdle overcome.
Hooray!
Oh my god. So how should I do this now? Should I go softly? Thank you.
Thank you.
It'll never be back to normal, Fred. It's like it's up.
Maybe blood pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna stay up there. So
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say new page or add page to the story
Okay.
instead of duplicating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna open up page 1, and I'm just gonna select everything. And I'm gonna open up page 2.
Ah, okay. I see where you are.
I'm gonna Control A. Oh wait, hold on. Right. Yeah, Control A, Control C. Then jump over this page and Control V. Do it that way. Prevent crashes. And this will be mom. Alright, so then let's close page 1. Save. Alright. So let's work on mom. Canvas, new window. Alright, and this is the one I get to do. This will be my... So, we are going to... Since it's all one layer anyway, I'm just going to mask it. Mask. Where's my marquee? Steal my tools. So, marquee. Just throw a mask on it. Mask. Oh, well, I got a raster layer. Mask. Oh, why can't... So mom's inspirations.
It reminds me of like Garnet
Yeah.
with like the body shape. She reminds me of Garnet from Steven Universe.
Definitely Garnet. But dressed like Misato from the Ava like 3.0 when she got all this uniform.
Okay.
It was kind of where I took my inspiration.
Oh, sure.
I like the big collars and the high neckline. And then definitely Garnet. Images. So file import images. And then who's her Macross Plus inspiration? Yeah, let's see. It's a really obscure character in Macross Plus. Let's see, cats. Yeah. Cats.
I was gonna ask, what was the inspiration of the little like spike, like the little piece in her hair in the back? Because that's what stands out to me with her design. She has like this little hair piece that's kind of like a little peak in the back.
Yeah, so when it was Milo's peanut butter jelly jam, her early designs, she had almost like this these wings in her hair.
Oh, okay.
And it evolved into the spike. Let's see from a distance. I can show you some early mom designs. What the heck? Come on, technology, be my friend today. Seem very angry at me.
I think when I was looking through the files, because I was trying to find like reference images of latest stuff, and I saw like the jelly jam, and I saw like what her design looked like before, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And the spike size has evolved too, but yeah, let's see. I just like going through this stuff. I did so much design work on this from way back when. But the spike came out pretty early.
Okay.
But there was a version. I don't know if I'll find it. So here's some early designs, right? Like, she had like it on both sides, and then it evolved into a single spike. And this was, you can see this was my favorite, and so it kind of evolved from there. And then when I was trying to make her in 3D, it became like double-sided. But she never, yeah. So because in 3D I couldn't really get the single spike to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't find it. It's way back, so long ago. Okay. So I am working on Mom. Spike. Oh, Macross inspiration. That's what we were looking for. Before I got distracted. Let's see.
How long are you guys staying on? I have to go do Mulan karaoke. Oh my god, sounds so much fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually over time. I actually need to sign off. One last thing. Okay, now I have to go. But let me find this character. Let me find this character before I go. Where's the cat's Macross Plus design? Because they did have an image of him. Why can't I? Maybe this links out to it. Yeah, here we go. So this dude was the commander. Yeah, so that's the dude. Yeah. So I want to make sure she's got this high collar that like shows that she's in charge. See images. And not that she's always stern. We do have to at some point show mom smiling.
Yeah.
At some point, just like maybe end it with like her looking up and the ship like, and she's like, yeah. Let's see, where's that picture? There's another one. Oh, that's sick. I like that. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Did I not go through all this? Oh, this is dope. Yeah, see, that's what it looks like inside that cockpit. That's cool. This one's sick. There's one where he's in the control room, sort of on the microphone. Macross Plus. Artworks. Macross Plus. Yeah, it was like the last time we came here, it was a different set of images,
Okay.
which is weird. Oh no, here it is. So this is him, and he's like on the mic calling the shots. And this is definitely something we want to see mom doing.
Gotcha.
With like Sienna and Cyan sort of driving in the control room. All right. That's it for me. I got to go and do back rubs. So,
everything is pretty much set up on Notion, so you should have access to that. You should check your like when you have time to check your email and see if you can access that Notion group. So I was able to set all that up. And yeah, that's what I was doing the entire time.
Sweet. So I'm thinking maybe when we the next time we jump on, that we you kind of take us on a walkthrough. I will peek into it.
Okay.
But then we can take a little group walkthrough as to where things are, what responsibilities, and I really would like to document sort of like before you start working on any creative piece that you need to update the status of your deliverable, add any deliverables to Notion. This is where you add it, and then notify whoever or the group, right?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Softly. Yeah, we're getting it done. We're gonna ramp the speed up here and get some stuff out there. Because you know what we could do? We could take a shot to a little bit closer to completion, and then drop that on TikTok as like or at least pieces of them. You know, 'cause that's another thing I'm seeing is people are dropping these kind of polished shots, and because I was doing it all myself, I wasn't getting that. So as we work on it together, we can promo by posting it to each of our profiles, right?
Teasers. We love teasers.
Yes, teasers. Cool. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Simone, I see you lurking in there. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But I gotta go. Thanks for watching and lurking and commenting and everything else. So, have a good night, everybody. And thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Fred.
Yep.
And remember,
No props.
Black Animation Matters. Bam.
Bam.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Bye-bye. 3 hours. That was a quick 3 hours.